So there's been an increase in learners from Carnarvon area, and especially the Northern Cape, who've taken up robotics and, of course, science subjects like data, with their school subjects. Here in Carnarvon, the SKA or SARO is driving that project, investing in local schools like the Carnarvon High School here in Carnarvon, but also surrounding schools, schools in very rural areas. But let's talk to Chantel Matheson about this project. She is, of course, in charge of the project for the SKA and SARO. Tell us, in terms of the amount of learners that have come, to this project. You mentioned that at first there were just a few, and you're close to 10 now.
Yeah, so the number of learners that we usually work with or started off with was 3 schools. And when we went to the first time that we went to participate in the World Robot Olympiad, I think we went with 1 bus. And now when we go to the national competitions, the last time we went there, now we went with the 22-seater as well as with the taxi. So it's a lot of learners, and that is only for the nationals. But you take in consideration for our regional competitions, there's usually about 14 to 15 teams from different schools in our areas, and the schools that are working with SPU, so Plaiki University, they also participate in the competitions here. So that assure that the competition is bigger, and the learners are now not only the towns that they know of, but it's also now learners that they don't know. And that is also assisting in making them to realize that the competition is very tough and it's hard. So it did grow. I think the number of learners that we work with in a year is more than 100. So that is major for us.
So you've got the SKA, one of the biggest scientific projects underway in the world. You've got kids from this area. I suppose this is to sort of get them interested in the various sciences.
Yeah, what we are trying to do with the schools program is to enhance the maths and the science. And we also have these activities like the robotics, the interventions, the Olympiads and the expos that the learners partake in. That activities is sort of to make the learners to realize that maths and science can be fun. Because for robotics they do need maths, because when they program they are using degrees, they are using length and height. So these things that we are doing or the programs that we are running really make a major difference in the learners, and the number of learners grow each year that partake in that.
Thank you very much, and quite a successful program as well, because the learners have won some competitions, have gone overseas. Tell us your interest in robotics.
I have interest in robotics since primary school. I was in Brandvlei. So we had a competition, WRO. My first competition I participated, WRO, I was like grade 3, I think, yes. And we came to Carnarvon from Brandvlei to participate in that competition. Then I saw the teams from Carnarvon, they are performing, and I hear that they are announcing the overseas countries that the teams that are winning are going to go to. And that inspired me to also come to Carnarvon and perform and to do robotics here.
And in terms of careers that you want to pursue, if you look at what you've learned during robotics, so
robotics helps me with coding, building, and I think coding and building. So maybe in the coding direction or a mechanical engineer.
Thank you very much. And you, ma'am, tell us your interest in robotics.
Robotics, I like doing robotics. I actually started last year in robotics, and I was the smallest one. Robotics is also part of the bursary program, so it's kind of I have to do it. I had to do it, yes.
And your interest in careers?
I haven't looked yet, but for now I want to be a flight attendant, because robotics here taught me so much that there is something outside than this just province. So but I'm currently looking into careers.
So tell us just, in terms of what you are doing when you are busy with the team, if you can just tell us what you do, what you program your little machine to do.
Oh, so we actually do different missions on the mat. So when we start it, this is the base. So when we start with the base, we go straight and then we collect those and pour them to the where they must be. And the act is different, so the robot doesn't go like one way; it go different ways.
So you basically train these little robots, you input data into them to perform certain tasks.
We use coding, not actually data, but we use coding for programming so that they can run on the mat.
Thank you very much and
Thank
all the
you
best.
so much. Thank you.
Okay, so there you have it, two of the learners and of course one of the project leaders here at Sarau telling us about the robotics and how it has increased in the local community.